Now, sorry about that video separation, folks. Now, I said I would show you the walnut tree. This one is actually quite small. You see? Other ones that I'm going to get to are quite big. Well, at least one of them is absolutely huge, so. But we'll get to that in a bit. And so far, this is what I got just from this one spot. And it's almost time for them to stop really dropping. Of course, the next tree I go to, it's got branches on the ground. And this is just property that my dad owns, you know. Old country area, way out in Kentucky. I feel like I'm in BFE most of the time. Alright, we're going to pick up the last of what we see. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Now, I just wanted to go over the fact that this one here, it's hard. So this is one that you might want to sit out and leave out until it softens up, because it's not quite ripe yet. Like this one. Sometimes squirrels and birds get up in the tree and they just knock them down and they're just not ripe. But you can pick them up, set them aside, put them somewhere, and I'll show you later on where I keep mine. So now we're walking back. We're going to let them sit out for a few days, you know, check it every couple of days or so until they soften up so you know they're ripe. Trust me, you do not want to mess with them when they're hard like that. It means they're green. They're not ripe, so they're green. Alright. This is a hefty walk. Alright, let's put these in here. This total from one tree. Not that many so far. So, now we're going to get to the next tree. I'll meet up with you there. Alright, we're coming up on our next tree. See how big it is? This is the one I use most of the time. Sorry about the lawnmower, folks. I just thought you'd like to see the tree from a distance. This is the one I use every single year. The others, well, they're still new, so I just use them this year. Now, most of the time, folks, so you know, I usually just bend down and pick these up because I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. My hands are black from walnuts anyway, so it's not going to make it any worse, really. Well, I guess it will, but anyway, I'm going to go through here and pick up these walnuts. As you can see, the biggest tree I've got. And this thing has got a lot of walnuts still on it. And I'll take you over to that branch that's laying down there. And I'll catch you in a minute. Now here we go, folks. Here's the branch I told you about. You have to be careful because you don't know when any of these are actually dumped on the ground. or not. So, what do is kind of pick it up and look and see if any of them are on the ground. As you can see, there's some over there. So we're going to go get them. These ones really worry me, because the ones I've picked up from here haven't been ripe. And apparently we have another one over here, which I don't see any on the ground over here either. But as you can see, we still got plenty of walnuts. You know, like that one we can pull because it's starting to darken. Let's see. You can always do this too. If you can reach them and they're the correct ripeness, you can pull them from the tree. But just be careful, because sometimes you might have to let them sit and ripen some more. But as far as within hand's reach, I don't see any within hand's reach. The rest of them, I might have to give them a few more days. Let's keep going. I might not get too many nuts from this one. Not right now. I don't see that many. So let me keep looking, folks, and I'll show you how many I get when I'm done. Alright. If you can see that there. That's how many we got from this one. So let's add them to our others. Now the next spot we're going to is the best spot by far. That will have quite a few in it. And we'll come back in a couple of days and check again, like we have been doing. Alright, I'll check y'all at the next spot. Alright, here we are at our third place, folks. Now this is my favorite spot by far. As you can see, they are just everywhere. Hey, Remy! Hey, Remy! Hi, guys! Sorry, I gotta pause a minute, folks. Sorry about the pause, folks. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that everyone saw this, so that if you have to be very careful picking up walnuts at a place like this. Okay? So, I'm giving an advice here. Wear a pair of pants, which I'm not doing. And, you know, rubber boots, good size socks, tube socks, to help cover up your legs and whatnot, in case you run into a snake. And whatever you do, folks, don't run. Stand very still till it moves. Now, I'm going to pick all these up, and I'll let you know how many bucketfuls I got. Back in a few. Alright, guys, bucket number 1. And yes, there's more in there than it looks, trust me. And all we did was this spot right here. That's it. And we still got all of those. So 1 bucket so far. Okay, tubers. Bucket number 2. And as you can see, I got all these. There's still a couple up there. And over here, I got all these. Except over here. But I'm still going. There's still some back there. And over in here. But I can't go in too far. The owners don't like me getting into the woods because of snakes and whatnot. So, I'm going to keep going. Alright folks, I had to stop. There's still a little bit of room in here. I think I got a total of like 4.5 buckets, of course. As you can see, that's full. Cannot carry any more simply because the lawnmower here won't carry all that weight. But I got all these over here. As you can see, there's still more. So what I'm gonna do, see, there's more back there. So what I'm gonna do is for today, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna go up here and get the ones up here by the drive, so I can get them out of the drive for them. And then I'm gonna go home and take them in. And then I'll come back out tomorrow morning. I'll pick up some more. If you'd like, I can keep you guys with me. If anyone sees this, watches this, you know, like, comment, share, save. You know the routine. And if you'd like me to carry you guys along with me instead of turning it off and pausing it, let me know. Okay? Now, you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Give me a save, follow me. I'll let you guys keep the routine. Anyway, have a good one, tubers, and good luck with the walnut hunting. And let me know if you'd like to follow me tomorrow without pauses. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.